drugs in it.
Yeah.
And she's an emergency responder.
Yeah.
The fuck is you talking about? So I like that shit, right? Me, honestly, every time I see a meme that says, all right, or I'm in a post that says, arrest the cops that, killed Breonna Taylor. I'm like, no, fucking let's just kill the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. Simply because I know they're not going to arrest them. I mean, I know they're not going to arrest them. Because like I said before, that means you got to go back and review the shoddy little information they gave the judge to sign off on it. So the fucking judge is crooked. If you signed a no-narc warrant based on the fact that, he may have gotten some packages there and they got a previous relationship. Shit, there's plenty of motherfuckers got previous relationship with drug dealers that ain't taking packages at the house, even if they did at one point. And that's what you gave a no-knock warrant for? You authorized police to kick in a motherfucker's door based on that? Secure the fucking judge. Don't arrest his ass. If there is a CI that gave some bad information, let's kill that motherfucker too. Me, I'm just like, everybody that was a part of that system need to be fucking dead. Because they are not likely going to arrest these cops. What these motherfuckers need to do is be up under the fucking ground. Because you went into a house at night knowing damn well that somebody came in your shit at 3 a.m. Nigga, I'm thumping, nigga. Like, this shit is about to be a motherfucking baseline. I'm giving you all the slugs, the 45, everything I got in this bitch. I ain't even gonna go through the list because I don't want you to know what's coming. And I'm gonna make sure that once I body your ass, I pull my drop cam footage so I can cover my ass and so I can watch it. Because I want to see myself put your ass in the ground repetitively. I want to watch the shit in slow motion. I want to goddamn put on my suppressor. And I know I'm ranting, but I really feel like you motherfuckers should be dead.
And this is another time that I will remind you the audience, that Corey and Rich of ICU Eavesdropping do not endorse the vigilantism and the killing of police officers.
Like I absolutely don't condone it. I don't actually like.
I'm just happy to say that.
Like I say that too, and I co-sign 110%. But I'm speaking specifically for me.
But we want justice.
Exactly. I'm thinking about the fact that my son sleep here. I sleep here. I've done nothing wrong. I could have been having in a relationship with a chick that I didn't even know was a drug dealer. She may have gotten some Amazon packages at my house or something. Like, you don't know, and you got a one on that? You running up in my shit on that? Nah, bro. Nah, my push out going. You gonna see that push out, bro? And when you see it, that's it. Like, I'm not. No, man. Like that. And that's the only thing I say I haven't really posted about. And like a lot of shit I just post out of anger anyway. But that's one of them things I haven't touched because it angers me on a level that, like, even when I posted about it, I was sitting at work stewing for several hours. Like, this woman should not be dead. She's out there really saving lives. And you just done sent her to an early grave with a no-knock warrant. Man, this shit just not cool with me.
And what this is a daily thing for us. So anyone listening at home, you can tell that, it's something that we're always thinking about. We're always upset about. This has not been an easy time, and we're not alone. And the shit that's happening to our black people is really sad and enraging. And I'd like to give a shout out to the younger generations who ain't here for the bullshit. I want to give a shout out to the older generations who pay their dues and are supporting everyone else to keep the fight going, and support all of you who are doing the same thing and on our side, and not just here for the marketing and not here for the photo ops.
Absolutely, man. And with that too, I want to give just like I went on a rant about Drew Brees. I want to go in the opposite direction, man, and really just give a goddamn shout out to Bubba Wallace, because it's motherfuckers like that. It's just like, you probably in one of the most openly racist sports in the United States. You are basically the only black guy in the sport, and you chose the harder road less traveled. Because even if it's a lot of people that's publicly supporting you in NASCAR, you know that you are surrounded and among racists. It's not unusual to hear the N-bomb dropped at a NASCAR event. It's not unusual to see tons of Confederate flags at NASCAR event. Like, NASCAR has historically been a damn near openly racist organization. And you chose to stand against one of the most widely known openly racist organizations there is which could have cost you sponsors. It could have cost you your career. It could have cost you a number of things, man. And that had to be done, which is why I don't understand how like somebody like Colin Kaepernick can get the shaft the way he did when he was in a sport that's predominantly dominated by African Americans. Like if all of them didn't walk, which most of them probably feel like they should have done. Like if everybody would have just said, well, fuck it, then y'all do cap like this, you got to do all this like this, he'd still be playing right now. I guarantee you. I mean, all the NFL is a microcosm of the United States.
Yep. And we're seeing the same thing. Prosperity black people are padding the prosperity and adding to the generational wealth of people who've enjoyed this privilege and advantage of the Head Start for so long. And if there is anyone who steps out of line, then they get shunned and ostracized and blocked from future earnings. So for Colin Kaepernick, he'll always have my respect. For Bubba Wallace, it's a strong nigga out there, man. You're driving cars, you're going 500 laps. That's going to take a lot of endurance. So them fools should have known that he was ready for the long run. And I think his star will grow. We just need to get him somebody now that's gonna, he needs a partner with some solid benefits that can kind of bring him up, like Sierra saved Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson was on his way.
He was
to fucking Applebee's on Wednesday nights.
He was.
That nigga was dressing differently. His hair looked a little drier. He was wearing short sleeve t-shirts and saying hello a lot. Now he's like, "What's up?" Nigga's doing two-stepping. Like his hair, he's looking like he was in the Temptations, and his game is getting better. Like he talk like he's finishing an MVP race, but that shows what the right box will do for you.
Yeah, that box be serious. Box have you glowing.
That pussy got that nigga a max deal.
And Bubba Wallace can't use the same thing. But I also gotta say, like, yeah, they should have known he Bubba Wallace was ready, but
black nigga named Bubba.
Yeah, exactly. But I also think that's why I was partially concerned, because if you're going around a track for 500 laps at 100 plus miles an hour, it only takes somebody to clip you one time to end your life. And you on a damn track with some of the most racist people in the game. All somebody got to do is get next to you and put your ass into the wall, and we'll see the end of Bubba. And when nobody investigated, they just said it was a NASCAR wreck.
But nigga, we're all a swipe away from flipping over in the real world. Once we walk out that door, this ain't nothing for Bubba.
We really are. I think the only difference is, because you definitely hit it on the head with that. But like shit, that's like me sitting in a room full of racists right now making this podcast. Like, yeah, I'm definitely, subject to it when I walk out of the house. But that's his. Well, I kind of say it's similar, because that's his job, and I can. Yeah. Pretty damn sure there's plenty of people that I've been overseas with.
But I'm sure you feel this way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure you feel this way. The world outside is scarier than what he knows there. Like, because there's too many unknown shit that you see.
Yeah.
And I think he'll feel safer around somebody who's professional than a random nigga in the road that wants to pull in front of him and try to attack him.
Yeah.
It's like the same way that hockey players got no problem being around niggas with swords on their feet the whole time.
Like I said, the only thing I don't know what to say about that is, like, I done pit maneuvered a lot of motherfuckers, and they consider it a deadly act above 30 miles an hour for a reason. If you know how to pit, just like they know how to pit, you're less likely to pit. That is like Bubba. Goddamn. Hopefully he let them get that work. But yeah, he gets some good box. It's gonna be all over. Bubba as it is. You mess around and let him get a
bub.
Mess around and let him get some of that goddamn pussy souffle and shit.
That nigga he'll start calling himself B Wallace.
It's fucking B Wallace, bro. Get ready, it's coming. We dubbing it now. Trademark. Let's go ahead and trademark that, B Wallace. You heard it here first. I see you eavesdropping. 10:31 on a Sunday. B Wallace, we dubbed it.
And you grow up racing the world. Like, I'm sure that he's more nervous outside the fucking track than he is on the track. That's his zone.
Yeah.
And I just hope he continues his fight. And he's shown a lot of character and integrity, and he's bringing a lot of people to support him. Like there's not going to be anybody that's going to care more about NASCAR now. But black people, we will show up for you if you need us, and if you prove yourself that you with us, we'll be there for you every step of the way. That's what Tiger Woods got wrong with his bitch ass.
Ass Tiger Woods.
So, I mean, fuck Tiger Woods, and it'll always be fuck Tiger Woods.
He sound like a nigga that would rock with the Tiger King.
That bitch Carole Baskin.
When you fucking with bitches like Carole Baskin, you gotta goddamn expect to get fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I want to switch it up though, man. I want to ask you a series of questions real quick.
But before I go, Tiger's the type of nigga that asks for permission before taking his underwear off when a woman wants to fuck.
Oh man, since we already doing it then, Tiger Woods the type of motherfucker that likes to only eat flats.
Do you mind if I have those flats, please?
Yeah, could you give me all flats, please? I want no drums. No drums. With the blue cheese.
Hello. I would love to lick your vagina. I'm Tiger Woods.
I'm Tiger Woods. You know, I do. I'm worth several $1 million, hundreds. I fucks with Nike.
Can I lick pancake syrup off your vagina?
Tiger Woods the type of motherfucker that drink White Claw
with ice.
Oh man.
Tiger Woods irons his drawers. Fuck Tiger Woods. Fuck that nigga, man.
Yeah, man. Fuck Tiger Woods, man.
He probably bleaches his genitalia. He was like, I like it nice and blonde down here.
Yeah, if you could just, slop on my knob like corn on the cob, I really appreciate it.
He names his dick Steven.
Richard.
Steven would like to meet you. But fuck him. So we start talking about... I know we talked about before, like, your push-out game. Now, some niggas are struggling with pull-out games during this quarantine. So I have a question for you.
Oh, man.
Is it relationships or fucking ships for the quarantine? And which one do you think leads to better mental health once we're out of it?
Man, that's a doozy. Ooh, man. Richard over here living up to his name.
You don't have to answer. I'm saying theoretically.
You put me in a precarious position over here.
Let's
No.
Let's evaluate both of them first.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and break down what these two are.
Okay.
So relationships.
I mean, a relationship straightforward. All right. To me, a relationship is something I'm doing to evaluate somebody for a marriage, just like I'm dating somebody to decide if I'm in a relationship with. Now, I have found, especially during this time, that I'm not interested in getting to know people. If I don't already know you right now, I'm not interested in getting to know you because there's certain things that I can't do now that's going to give me information about you. Like in-person interaction is different. Where you can go is different. Going over house, like that's different. If you go with somebody's house, that's if you're going over to somebody's house. So like first and foremost, like really, most lesbians are done is kicking it anyway. If people do come over, it's people I've known for a while. If I'm out with people, it's people I've known for a while. Not that I'm any less likely to get COVID from them, but at least I know them enough to know they straight up with me about where they been, what they doing. I kind of know the whereabouts of their life in general. Now, fucking shit.
Think about fucking ships, and now we'll talk a little bit more about relationships.
Okay.
So for me, relationships are essentially experiments of the heart.
Pour some more gin.
Hell yeah. Pour it up. But, a relationship is an experiment of the heart. And what I mean by that is that you have made that decision to see how this person is going to affect your spirit and your life in every aspect imaginable. So then you're thinking about how they react to your friends, how they react to your day, because people like who we are is probably not as indicative of